I'm going to turn the game volume down so we have... game volume's already pretty low. Are the donos coming through? Well, they certainly should be. I'll cut the audio down just a little bit more. Sake, thanks for the 2 gifted tier 1 subs. Still live, thanks for the 5.
Can you explain Path of Exile like IM5? I've never played this game before.
It's Diablo. We're playing Diablo. We're going to whack stuff. It'll be fun.
This is a test donation for $420.69 from Elon Musk's least favorite emerald mine child.
That's not true. You got my hopes up for a second. You goddamn goober.
I am sorry, God.
Hey Vaush, have you heard of Land of the Lustrous? It's a really good and sad manga, and all the main characters are non-binary icons.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar, no. These goddamn goobers.
This is not a test.
Well, thank you. Oh, fun in Parthas. Like I said, chat, right now there's not much news to go over, so we're going to be relaxing a bit. We need it.
If you need to kill time with based AF research, check out Business, Retreats and Sanctions Are Crippling the Russian Economy on SSRN.
I'll give that a look once we're back to politics. I don't want to flip between them randomly.
Can my girlfriend please get a shout out for getting her rapist locked up last week?
Wow.
Also, thank you Vaush for de-radicalizing and re-radicalizing me.
Congratulations.
You're doing great work here.
I'm happy to hear that happened. Wow.
Me when I compose an awesome, edgy, funny, timely donation message. Ah yeah, me when Vaush says true 2 hours later. WTF did I write?
You know the goddamn rules, Sake, but it's true. That's your suffering.
Glad I found you when I did, early 2020. The streams have been a salve for all the stress going on everywhere. Hope we make it, everyone. Love you all.
I hope so too. I don't know if we will, but I hope so.
Sex.
That's pretty true. How's the audio balance for every factor? Game, myself, and the donos?
Maricopa County? Lol, more like Maricopa County. Stay mad hogs. Maybe if you cry more the machines will be magically unfrozen like in the Pokemon movie.
Extremely true. Game's a bit too loud. Okay.
Recently discovered I am transfemme. Need to come out to my parents. They'll be supportive but it'll still be awkward. How do I make it funny?
Oh goodness. I have no experience in that. I don't know. I'm sorry.
My family thinks that the lunar eclipse tonight coinciding with election day is a sign from God or something. Help.
You guys got a lot of faith in me, you know that?
If there's one thing I do know, it's that this game is definitely of the cyberpunk genre.
That's true. Guys, this is going to be a Spark Inquisitor for those who know how to play this game. For those who don't, we're going to run around and kill a lot of angry demons, okay? It's all good.
Was having a good day till it hit that trans rights are going to be set back 30 years when the Republicans win.
Oh, far worse than 30 years, my friend. You weren't on their radar before. Now you are.
Just voted from Florida. Please vote guys, especially Zoomers. We need your zooming.
Zoomers gotta vote. Without a loot filter. There are loot filters?
I had a 2-hour debate with father in which he compared Bernie to Hitler, blamed women for being assaulted, and rejected all evidence. Help.
I'm sorry. Oh, here we are. I can't fix all of these.
The irony of playing Diablo while the country goes to hell is not lost on me.
Diablo-esque. Loot filter.
It has always been fucking insane to me that polls are from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Polls needing to be 24 hours is a more needed change than it needing to be a holiday emo.
Certainly, yeah. I mean, at the very least, it needs to be a national holiday.
Senor Vaush has me too, Caballo.
Filter blade? I'll look at it
Te
later.
amo, Vaush.
I'll look at Filter Blade later. Thank you.
Speaking of guns, you might like the look of the Walther P5 or P88 compact. I think they look shiny.
Oh, shit. I love shiny guns. That sounds nice.
Being anxious at the polls, like why do two of the candidates for MI Supreme Court have to be two ladies with short K names? Here's to being not the last election.
Mm-hmm. Specify donation amount? It's $5 for the TTS to activate.
If Dems don't keep the House and Senate, I am definitely leaving the US. If they don't do anything about more V-Haper, I am also leaving, but I don't know where to go since I only know English. Any Rex?
Yeah, you can move to a country without knowing the language, you know. It's worth your life.
There was only one candidate on the ballot for my district on the state Congress's House of Representatives.
Interesting. Hopefully a good one. Where the fuck am I going?
Samantha, if you're hearing this, you're in a coma. We're the doctors and we're trying to reach you. Samantha, your family misses you.
Do you guys
Samantha,
call me ableist?
Please wake up.
You call me ableist, and then you do this to people with schizoaffective disorder.
I really love your political content, but could you please upload your gaming segments to a separate channel?
Not even today can we be free of this stuff, huh? Perhaps.
Do you know social network Mastodon? Do you think it will be a good replacement for Twitter?
It will not replace Twitter, but it seems like a nice social media network on its own right. You know, it seems sort of nice. It seems cool.
We hoo yippee.
I feel the same way. I recently got 80 blacksmith whetstones from a drop. That was kind of cool. This is my first time, basically.
I'm seeing a lot of reports of youthful college students voting en masse today. The polls could be extremely wrong.
I wouldn't... Active college students are not a huge portion of the country.
Just voted before my shift tonight. Still nervous but feeling optimistic.
That's good. Hold on to that feeling. Please.
Vaush, thanks for all the education you do. Can you educate me on this question? Why is white?
Why is white? Well, that's when you reflect back all wavelengths of light, visible light, in a roughly equal proportion.
As a resident of Maricopa County for all of my 20 years, Elysian time is truly the most dystopian hellscape.
Elysian? Election, I assume. TTS makes typos all the harder to parse.
Hi Vaush, I want to say something silly, but really I hope you are doing well. Thank you for all you do and helping keep all of us sane and hopeful and energized. Less than 3.
I'll try my best. I hope nobody bemoans me for playing games right now. This is part of the process.
Asterisk Zoda asterisk got a asterisk tier 1 asterisk subscription.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And there will be plenty more politics to get through soon. This might be our only break.
When will Vaush actually validate his claims of liking guns by one-arming a GAU 8 Avenger in each hand? Otherwise, he's just LARPing.
I still need to buy that P365 micro compact.
Election official here, reminder that tech problems happen, but you just gotta know how to deal with that and do provisional ballot.
Yep.
Know your rights.
The tech problems are not affecting the legitimacy of the count in any way. Republicans are just throwing a fit.
This is a parody of Elon Musk. Keep the blue checks rolling, V.
True. Thank you. Hello, Kings and Generals. Wait, Kings and Generals, are you a vegan? And is there really no other area here?
Just voted. I did vote communist for my state auditor, but Dems the rest. Let's hope today isn't the last in our democracy.
Hope you're able to get your communist state auditor, my friend.
If you want to make coming out funny, do it while in a drive-thru.
Oh, like coming out with being trans? Just do it right there while you're ordering a meal? Yeah, go for it.
What would you do if I woke up with 1 kidney and you woke up with 3?
I wouldn't mind having more. Is kidney what lets you drink? Or is that your liver? I always forget which of the two lets you drink more.
Did you go over the Israel election results? Netanyahu seems like he's going to return in a coalition with a bunch of super far-right fascist religious parties.
Yep. He's literally like a Holocaust denier, basically. He's, yeah. Yep.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Number 1 in the hood, G. Falafel cup with straw fries.
This is neither the time nor
That's
the
true.
place.
Oh, what a day.
Anime recommendations? Just finished Black Clover. Yami's dub is pretty funny.
You can do better
also
than that.
voted for Fetterman today. Thumbs up, medium light skin tone.
Nice. Spy X Family, Mob Psycho Season 3. There are lots of good anime out there.
Vaush, I'm stuck at the bottom of a well. Help.
Very good.
Can you climb? Is it like The Dark Knight Rises? Can you do like the jump thing?
The gate is...
Hey Ian, this is Tim from Dominion.
Hi.
We need you to tone down the coverage on the machines. The GOP is getting too close to the truth. Lord Chavez be praised.
Hugo Chavez be praised. Yes, sir.
Hey Vaush, I am playing Stardew Valley. Who should I date for this playthrough?
Oh, I've never played. I don't know the girls.
Time nor the place.
I've only ever seen porn of them. But I don't think that really tells me about who they are at heart.
Politics this, politics that. Whatever bro, I am still wondering how Gus knew there was a bomb in the car.
I think Gus just has insane instincts. You have to be to survive that long, right?
Imagine if Vaush was Australian lol.
That's true. Instincts or paranoia? Well, either or, right?
Vaush, would you ever consider playing Wizard 101? It's a deck builder PvE strategy MMO game. Otherwise, thanks for the hopium in these trying times.
I'm afraid I don't have much of an interest in that one, specifically. Trans rights. It's been a long time, Kyla. Thank you. My goodness, so much kindness from people.
Greetings from Illinois. The amount of people here who think the Workers' Rights Amendment as a tax hike is physically painful, smiling face with tear.
Yeah.
Wife and I voted early in Texas and we got my siblings and friends to vote too. Roe radicalized my sister from a totally apolitical person.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, I'm glad something did. I mean, I'm not happy about Roe being revoked, but, you know.
After eating at Taco Bell, I went to get my COVID booster. Later at night, I had diarrhea. Was definitely the vaccine. Got a case of the old Moderna mud butt.
So true.
Got into an argument with my parents about the election and my dad just armed the nuclear bomb in the center of town. Help.
I haven't played the Metal Gear games, so I don't have any advice for this.
Who is the unsexiest bottom of the barrel? Scar, Gaston, Jafar, or Hades?
Bottom of the barrel? You mean like if they were bottoms? I don't find Jafar attractive at all. Gaston is a good meme, at least.
Vaush, we adopted a pregnant stray cat. She gave birth to 4 kittens and my girlfriend named the gray one Pigeon. We are looking
Aww,
to rehome some.
that's lovely. I'm happy to hear that.
Just voted for Fetterman and Shapiro. Wish me luck.
I do wish you luck. The other Shapiro guys.
Vaush, I have a cold and need you to make me some chicken soup. Help me, Vaush. You're my only hope.
I don't like chicken noodle soup that much at all.
How do I change my username on the site? Can't afford any more donations, sad face emoji.
Huh. Well, I think you just have to ask the mods. Don't they do that for you?
Thanks for your content, from an old dude.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. So many systems in this game. Oh my god. What the fuck?
The combination of adding a water block to my 6950 XT and election coverage is going to give me a heart attack. My heart is pounding.
These are consequential times. After we know how the election settles, I will have stronger opinions on what to do next.
I just got back from the polls in Pennsylvania. There were armed guys outside asking me who I am voting for. It was scary.
I don't doubt it. You didn't answer them, right? I'll have to assume you didn't.
Rolled out of bed and voted at 7 a.m. today. PP grew 3 inches immediately. Give voting a try.
Yes. Of course. It's touted benefits.
Can you explain your dislike for Poe over Diablo?
I dislike them both. I just don't like how Poe has fake complexity. Like, you have to know the game so well to innovate on your own, and you'll spend hundreds of hours just following builds.
Have you seen the game, Callisto Protocol?
No, I'm not familiar, I'm afraid.
Welcome, exile.
Why are you playing it then? Because I'm an idiot.
I tried to debate my father on politics, and he put on a German soldier helmet and starting reciting Mein Kampf word by word. Help.
Yeah, it's been known to happen.
Just voted and totally worth it. Stickers are the best. Hi, Gage.
Congratulations.
I always say, mucho, to Spanish-speaking people. You should too. It means a lot to them.
Yes. Well, I think people just like feeling recognized, you know?
Hey Vaush, not to be too doom or why, but when is it time to genuinely consider fleeing the US?
I promise you that...
Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to leave for another 6 years.
I promise you that I will let you know when I feel that way.
I started lurking in TTTT the other day and I feel so seen, but also I can feel the brainworms infecting my mind in real time. What do? Also, I voted this morning.
Oh, congratulations. I don't know if I can cure brainworms over TTS,
Just
though.
voted in Minnesota. My grandma used to work with the Republican gubernatorial candidate and he is predictably very toxic and misogynistic and also anti-vax.
That's probably not good. Yeah, just don't go on TTTT, okay? It's not good for you.
Live in Maricopa County and feeling kind of doomerish, please send help or maybe some kind words.
Well, kind words will have aplenty. See, that I can't help with. Tempest, you could always... type.
Why do I feel like Social Network Mastodon has to be followed by Social Network's Triceratops, Pterodactyl, Saber-toothed Tiger, and Tyrannosaurus?
I don't want them to, because Mastodon is already one of the coolest words we have. It's such a cool word.
Tired of being a who-white name.
Who-white? Who-white name? Who-white?
Say the following sentence 3 times in a row. One smart feller, he felt smart.
One smart feller, he felt smart. One smart feller, he felt smart. One smart feller, he felt smart. Gotcha! Bitch!
TT's election stream is going to be my mental safe space once the tankies rat me out to the QAnon death camps and narco-Bidenists go down fighting.
Again, let's... For right now, let's focus on what's actually happening.
My dad thinks weather stations lie about the weather to manufacture climate change. He's voting in Arizona. I wanna die.
Well, I guess you have to counter his vote then, don't you? With one of your own. There it is. Thank you. I was worried for a moment.
This is a donation about your stream's extended warranty. If you wish to extend your warranty, please play a better game like Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley would simply consume too much of my thoughts. I'm here with you guys right now.
Hi, I'm Ukrainian and about to become Canadian citizen in a few months. Can't wait till US goes full fash and invades my second home just like Russia invaded ones.
Yes, no escaping, huh? Congratulations on making it out of there, though.
Hey Vaush, ever play Shadowrun the tabletop RPG? I feel like you would play a street samurai with lots of guns.
I've played one of the Shadowrun games, but not the tabletop. I enjoyed it.
Hi Vaush, I love your gameplay and media, but sometimes I feel like all this politics talk distracts from the important issues.
Chat, what do you think?
Just voted. The guy ahead of me asked the poll worker if the machine was connected to the internet and the guy replies, "No, but I know what you mean." Eye roll.
God. No, they're not connected to the fucking internet.
There is currently a Green Party member running in the North Carolina Senate race. It's really frustrating, especially when the stakes are this high. Third parties do nothing but sabotage here.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great
Hey
at all.
Vaush, since you talked about Cyberpunk earlier this week, have you watched Edgerunners yet?
Yes, I finished it yesterday. I actually ended up liking it a lot. A lot of my predictions did not end up coming true, which I enjoyed.
Attention chat. P320, P365 are Garbo by P229 instead.
But I like the 365. What if I like it, though?
I don't vote for democracy. I vote so I can get that free sticker.
Same, brother. Me too. What do I even use Azerite for? It's always something. Always something in these damn games. Some goddamn...
It always feels so bad to fill in the bubble for someone who is running unopposed. It feels like a section I don't mind leaving blank.
Yeah, well, the fact that anyone gets to run opposed anywhere is pretty bad mark for our democracy at all, you know?
Hi Vaush, this is Japanese Emperor Naruhito.
Holy shit.
I am here to inform you that your Lolicon license has expired.
Good.
Pay
Don't need
69 yens for extra 12 months content.
Someone gave it to me. I don't
Sayonara.
want it. Hirohito-san, take it back.
Vaush, my paleo-libertarian dad who was at January 6th and wrote the 1994 crime bill believes liberals to be commie Satanists. How do I debate this reasonable man?
Wait, he wrote the crime bill? Wrote it?
Eugene, Oregon person here. As our Washington neighbor, how worried are you about the race for governor? Christine Draven is a nightmare.
I am very worried about many things.
There's a fan channel that uploads your gaming segments. Search Vaush Gaming on YouTube.
That true?
Apparently you gave them your blessing.
I might have. I don't recall. Possibly.
I refuse to be a doomer. I love you, chat. Feel strong, you beautiful people. We will never give up the ideals of our country to fascism. Keep the flame alive. I need my thesis finished by tomorrow, so it looks like I'm staying up, you Americans, tonight. Hope you keep your democracy.
Oh, how nice that would be. Well, I'm here to keep you company through it.
My wife and I are planning on getting her a passport, renewing mine, saving some money, and taking a trip outside of the country the second Tuesday of November 2024. After we vote early, just in case.
Yes, I strongly suggest that everyone make sure their passport is up to date.
This is TTS. I am trapped in Vaush's computer. Please let me out. Please let me out. Please le.
There is no escape. At the very least, making sure that your passport is up to date. I strongly recommend that.
Thank you for helping me leave the right. My family raised me super conservative, and after watching your streams I changed my mind.
That's wonderful.
I am on the left. Thank you.
I'm very happy to hear that.
Hey Vaush, thanks for making dope content. It started my movement from libertarian to leftist.
The pleasure is mine. Thank you very much.
As a Eurocuck, I laugh at your elections voting Nazi or liberal. I look at Euro countries and I see the elections in Italy, Poland, Sweden, GB, France, and I cry.
Yeah, I don't think Europeans are in a position to be hoity-toity about this.
Vaush fun fact. When he has nothing to say about your donation message, he'll say, true, or, that's true, reflexively.
That is true. That's true, open quotes, thoughtfully.
I'm a trans girl, so I'm not old enough to vote yet. Oh god. Oh asterisk asterisk asterisk.
Don't let the Republicans hear this one. No racist arena. Oh my god. Got me there.
Heard you said you weren't a fan of GTA-like games. Can you explain why?
They're just not something I find that interesting or fun. Nothing, nothing particularly special about it.
Hey Vaush, I know you and Robert Evans are not on any good terms, but I dream of the day you will be on Behind the Bastard. You'd be so fucking good together.
Oh. I would certainly like to, but unfortunately that's really more up to him than anything.
Please cross your fingers for a Whidbey Island, Washington Blue Wave. It's been a red stronghold for way too long.
A blue wave feels unduly optimistic at this time, but I hope so.
Hey Vaush, greetings from South Dakota. Just got back from voting and voted on weed legalization and passed over literally every libertarian.
Nice. Fuck them.
Ayo Voosh. My wife and I just voted in Harper's Ferry, West Virginia. We were the only ones there without gray hair. RIP. Keep on keepin' on, brother.
Hopefully that doesn't end up being representative. Oh, that's dope.
Hey Vaush, can you give a shout out to Mindy? I'm a trans girl who isn't out and I'm donating so I can hear somebody say my real name. Thanks for the confidence.
Good luck, Mindy. Hopefully soon you'll be out to everyone.
I want the fish from Nemo to redacted my redacted until we both redacted, and then we will get Gaston to redacted us until Mario redacted.
Agreed. Fully.
Is there any way to watch your 24 hours Elden Ring charity stream? I'm Craven.
It's been re-uploaded in parts on the Vaush Pit channel. Yes, it's all there.
Just voted for the first time in Illinois. Let's hope it's not our last time.
Hopefully not. Hey, even in Nazi Germany, you still voted, right? The Hitler Ja versus 9, and the Ja was so big?
I have given thee courtesy enough. Urg. Now I fight as Horalu, warrior.
That's gonna be how we defeat fascism. No, it's in the main channel VOD playlist. Okay, never mind. The Elden Ring stream is in the VOD playlist. The main channel.
GOP inviting their voters to vote early on election day and deterring them from mail-in votes, so when they get lead, small margin, they'll capitalize on outrage, claiming later counted votes are fraudulent.
They will claim that the votes were fraudulent literally no matter what happens.
I'm fairly certain the reason people don't like your media takes is because they just want a simple answer if something is good and don't want to examine media.
When I'm feeling more conceited, I tend to believe that. I do know also that I'm very autistic when it comes to this stuff.
Vocaloid song wreck. Snobism by Nehru. It's about capitalism bad. In this luxurious world with no discomfort, the only things we truly desired were unattainable.
I desire obtainable things, like a blue wave this year here.
Bread boy here, the guy with the parents worried about the eclipse, has it worse than I do.
Well, not a competition. That's fine, Alchemist. I think they'll be doing that to most YouTube streams on the subject. I don't even like pizza rolls that much. They're kind of gross. They're not bad, just... I like bagel bites, though.
You were one of the reasons I started to go to the gym last year. Now I deadlift almost 400 pounds smiley face.
That's fantastic. So much progress in such a short time. Just make sure to watch that form.
Daniel, only you can hear this audio. This man is not Vaush. He is an alien hologram employed by the Azov Battalion and the Adderall lobby to spread propaganda.
Well, thankfully, nobody heard that, so.
I will give head to everyone who votes in America. Let this motivate you.
That's a lot of people. You realize that, right? No. I guess you're fine with that.
I'm 24 and I've been studying the Norwegian and Swedish languages. Just for the small percentage chance I might be able to immigrate away from the US.
It's not the worst idea.
Can we start referring to the LARPing hogs as cosplay tryouts?
Cosplay tryouts. Cosplay try. What the fuck does that mean, chat?
I voted 42,069 times already today. Has all of chat touched ballots so we can finally have Oak Buddy Vaush?
Yes. Did everyone bring their ballot box with them? 20,000 or so per bin.
Everyone here is voting for Fetterman. It looks like he has 100% of the votes. GGEZ.
Most proportional polling in American media.
Mastodon, instead of paying moderators,
Hey, Corvus.
we make you do it for us.
That's true. And maybe better that way. Oh, it's just TTS, Corvus. You can just say what you want to say.
Thanks for the Hopium stream. Also, I moved to Canada from the US. Wasn't too hard.
Well, Canada and US are as adjacent as countries get, really. I think the difficulty would be something a little further than that.
Thank you for being the best voice for anarcho-syndicalism since Noam Chomsky's death in 2018.
Ha!
Yes, he died that year. And you can't convince me otherwise. Smart fart smellin' fella, 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 smart fart smellin' fella.
That's true. I am often saying all of that.
Voted in New York and saw a poll worker try and turn a trans woman away because her gender was not changed on her ID.
Jesus.
Don't let them turn you away. You should check out the Callisto Protocol. It's gonna be a super scary game and looks really good.
But I
Plus
don't...
I got the flu and COVID, so I couldn't vote today.
Hey! Hey! Hey, that's why you vote by mail!
Mastodon calls their post toots, by the way.
Yes, I know. Are you streaming till results come out? I will be streaming to the night, and I will be streaming tomorrow, and I will be streaming a long while.
You said other day that you wanted to play the first God of War. Did you mean the 2005 original or 2018 reboot, sequel?
I meant the reboot.
Sorry if answered this already. Asterisk, 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 asterisk.
Thank you. I meant the reboot. I have never played the older ones and never really was interested in them.
I would die in a mass grave before moving to Canada or TERF Island.
Based. Zan said he gifted you the 2018 version. I think I remember that happening. Or did he mean he just did that?
Why
I've got
do
a
they
bad
call
one.
it Mastodon when you masted off the cold food of on hot eat the food?
What does that mean? Either way, thank you, Zan. Just now. Oh, Zan!
After the Vaushite Revolution and your socialist dictator, can you take steps to make pool and chess mainstream sports like football and basketball as now?
Pool? Why the fuck?
If you promise to do this, I'll fight for you.
Pool? Why pool? Bone armor. What is that? Why has it got
Vaush,
a
who would
symbol?
win in a 1v1? Conan the Barbarian or Beowulf?
Nice. Conan. Why does this have a symbol? What does this mean?
Is the Necronomicon a favorite book of white supremacists?
I don't know if I've heard them bring it up. One of the mods is locked in place? Okay.
Boobs and dicks and 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 boobs and dicks.
God, that's so fucking true. Holy shit. Okay, now I know. My goodness, you guys. Being showered with generosity today.
Your poor cyberpunk takes made me so depressed I almost voted Republican. Seriously though, Almzo, every example of what it should be exist in game, but aren't pictured as much cause not as pretty.
I enjoyed the anime very much.
Just got off my HRT appointment. These Republican fools will not keep me away from my puzzy poppers. Take my girly pills from my cold, dead, less oily hands.
Does E make your hands less oily too?
I'm trans and Australian and worried about other countries' fascism. Should I realistically be worried about America getting ambitious on destroying wokeness?
Possibly. More likely America would fund conservative movements abroad.
At the bar, she looked at me. Had class early, but chat till 3. In my bed, she saw my D stood in awe at my extended warranty.
This often happens to me. Dude, I had a sex dream last night where I actually got to fuck and didn't get,
asterisk
like,
badger asterisk gave asterisk malopsy asterisk a asterisk tier 1 asterisk subscription.
Thank you.
Old guy from the UK here. Just wanted to say Godspeed to my American friends, and here's to many more democratic elections to come.
Hope so. That certainly would be nice.
Vaush, Democrat all the way to repress Republicans. But what's your opinion on voting third party on sections that don't have a Republican option?
That's fine. If there's no Republican option, the worst thing that happens, the Dem wins. That's fine.
Hey Vaush, you should play Final Fantasy XIV lol.
XIV. 14? I played 14. I put 300 hours into it. Because you're nervous, Tempest.
Can PPL please stop saying Biden has done nothing? The past 2 years has been unreal productive. That's the truth. PLS, stop these haters.
He's done more than I expected. He doesn't satisfy my interests, of course, but no, he's done better than I thought he would.
Write in Vaush for Assistant County Controller.
Yes, absolutely. Write me in for president. I can win. Maybe. Wait, no, I'm not old enough. Never mind.
I am a Vaush gaming truther.
I often feel that way as well. Don't even know what the fuck we're talking about anymore. Also, Vaush E makes everything less oily. Ew. Well, okay.
Shout out to the game kind words for mental health support if shit goes south. Also, starting grant writing. Tips for guilting rich libs into funding revolution?
Tell them how your revolution is led by a female or whatever.
I can't vote in Texas, so I'm sending all my positive energy into the universe so that another tree falls on Greg Abbott.
See an exclamation point down there.
Vaush, did you know that some wealthy libertarians are planning to build a private city in Honduras?
I saw somebody mention that earlier in chat. I don't know how well that's actually going to pan out, though.
I am voting in Utah, where all the options are bad, so bad that the Democrats didn't even bother running a candidate.
That's fucking great. I love that. I love this country so much.
Look at that subtle off-white coloring. The tasteful thickness of it. Oh my god. It even has a watermark.
Me playing this game. That's a trans woman looking at her e-palms.
Trans in USA and feeling like it's just a matter of time until my healthcare is illegal, even though I'm in a blue state. Don't have docs to be able to leave.
Might want to get those docs if you can. You know, just in case.
Praise be to God Daddy Vorse. May he protect us and keep us. May he bestow us the progressive flame.
Thank you.
May he guide us to the light of the glorious sun. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Vaush, how do I convince my libertarian dad that the Federal Reserve is a necessary institution and free markets won't solve every problem?
This is a very complicated question for a 9-second response window. I'd have to think about it.
The lack of a loot filter is causing me physical pain.
I'll get on it later. Fucking deal with it. I'm at the point in the game where basically everything can be useful anyway. Level 42 or something.
Canadian here. Don't asterisk this election up. We're not taking any American refugees. Y'all asterisk up everything you touch.
Yes, you will, and you will
Seriously,
like
though,
it.
good luck.
You will take the American refugees, and you will not complain.
2 weekends ago, there was a small neo-Nazi march here in Oslo, Norway. But most were Swede, with previous politician from the Sweden Democrats Party. So funny.
Interesting. Cuts across all aisles, I guess.
You claim to play a Spark Inquisitor, yet you are using Stormburst. Curious.
Yeah, because I don't have a gear that can have the Pierce plus the Spell Echo that I need for Spark to be even remotely usable. Fuck you. Looking for that gear.
In the voting line in Vegas, Grandma Info Warrior is standing behind me, letting it be known he voting intentions lol.
Nice. Great. Always a good thing to do. Love that. Is this the end? Guys, let's focus on the task at hand for now.
Democrats didn't even run candidates for positions in the Midwest states like Utah and the Dakotas.
Yep. That's because they're shit. That's because they're fully... If this country descends into fascism, Democrat abstemiousness is going to be what's written in the history books.
My lib Sil is saying she's a POC because she had a Hispanic last name. We are all white. What do?
All Americans are white. Even the non-white ones. That's how much being American means.
Fav Disco Elysium internal voice? Also, what's your guess at our odds of a general strike in the next decade?
Not high. I wish my internal voice sounded as nice as the narrator for Disco Elysium. That'd be dope.
I was talking politics with my dad and he called me a shitlib, took one bite out of all my nuggies, kicked me in the asterisk and left to buy cigarettes. Help.
Here's the debate technique that you need to defeat your father.
What are your overall thoughts on The Amazing Atheist? Ask Yourself, and Vegan Gains? Thanks.
Ask Yourself is annoying. Vegan Gains is like a chud, I think. And I like The Amazing Atheist a lot. TJ Kirk.
Hey Vaush, it's Hillary. You weren't calling me inhuman when you were messaging me about being my version of Monica Lewinsky.
Why would you say that? In public, and air our dirty laundry.
Just turned in my PA ballot. Currently dealing with the irony of going to apply to a carpenter's union job as the only leftist.
Yeah, a lot of people in unions don't even understand where that came from.
Voted today and wrote in Vaush for every seat.
Thanks.
Hope you like NC.
Thank you very much. Saving American democracy right there.
Vaush, I live in Portland and just got my first gun. Now that I own that and a strap-on, I am now strapped in every sense of the word.
That's fantastic. You're doing great. Keep it up. We're gonna need it. Can I use a Val
Vaush,
Orb and a
I
gem?
got to know if you generally agree with this statement. The higher the voter turnout is, the better the results are in Democrats' favor. Agree?
Fully agreed, yes.
We know about tabletop RPG, but what about table bottom RPG?
I would never play it. Can I get a...
Hello Mindy, I am happy for you girl.
Min 5, right, Toast Girls. And hey, thank you. TTS is pretty backed up because you guys are being so kind. Mindy, I hope you're still here.
Multiple state elections on my ballot only had a Republican candidate.
Yeah, Democrat again, it's Democrat arrogance. They don't believe in reaching out to people.
The corruption will
I am not confident in my ability to learn another language, which is why I am so worried about where to move. Britain and Canada seem like the most obvious choices, but they don't appeal to me.
Stop.
What do?
Be calm. Plenty of people move to America and never learn English. People know English everywhere.
What do you think about progressives and the left joining and running in GOP primaries and take them over from within?
I don't think there's any way to do that at the moment. I don't think there's anything principally wrong with it, but I just don't think it's on the table.
Vaush, can you give your opinion on every California prop? Just kidding. Thanks for the voting day stream.
There you go. Thank you very much for the very kind dono.
PV 2022 and Vaush's association is finished after today. This is why you don't attach a year to your organization's name, SADGE.
We're gonna change the name. We have a secret technique.
I think you should reach out to Aston Mack again. He had some critiques of your take on Black Hebrew Israelites in a Twitch stream today.
Maybe. There are some other things on my plate right now, including everything.
Your streams have prevented me from going full doomer for the last month. In Canada right now, but my absentee ballot was mailed back to Kansas 2 weeks ago.
Well, thank you very much for contributing even outside the country.
I debated Chaotic Talk TV, a black Republican, about Emmett Till and slavery denialism. I would pay top dollar to see you guys go at it.
I have to email. Though, again, we've got our hands full right now.
Fascism can't win because if they do, that means no more Hatsune Miku concerts in North America.
That's true. Did they say that? Is that true? I don't know if that's true or not.
Been watching God of War Ragnarok and the game looks fantastic, from pretty noises and colors to really well-designed enemies and bosses. Would you stream it?
I don't know if I would stream it, but I'll at the very least play it. I've got so many games backed up for stream time.
Vaush, here is my opinion about X Media, and here is my idea how it could be improved. Chat, so your idea is like other thing that exists? Hey, got 'em. Dabs.
At this point, they just do it to irritate me, so it's kind of a self-fulfilling behavioral pattern.
Okay, real talk, I know you can't really monetize it, but a watch-along stream of a certain show or movie you have commentary on would be neat, like
it's not,
the MGR streams.
It's not that I couldn't monetize it. It would be that I would lose my channel.
I want you to know how special your chat is. Offline chat are the kindest, sweetest people, and I'm glad to know them less than 3.
They are very nice, yeah. Doesn't Twitch allow that? Sometimes. Sometimes.
I got lucky and married a Canadian a few years ago. Good luck to the rest of the Americans who are getting ready to leave the country.
Can we focus on the... Yeah.
Chat, you should move to a place where the US dollar goes the farthest, then move to that country with other leftists to form a rich political bloc. EZPZGG.
That's pretty true. Chat, how do I
am voting in Utah where all the
get more
options
yellow?
are bad. So bad that the Democrats didn't even bother running a candidate.
Yeah, it's pathetic. Guys, how do I get more of the yellow dust? Sulfurite.
Imagine having your gender on your ID. This post was made by Germany gang.
Story zones and maps. Okay, regular maps. Okay, so I just do it randomly. Okay, gotcha. Okay, thank you. True.
Want to feel old? Fallout 4 came out 20 years ago today.
That's not true. You goofy goober. Portals are disabled here. Let me out. Let me out.
Got my first AAA game dev credit today. But
Nice.
Video games aren't everything. Make sure y'all vote.
Well done. That's fantastic. I'm delighted to hear that.
Mad respect to you, mister. Know that your arguments and debates pulled me from Luna and non-compete sphere of tank.
Really? Oh, well, I'm very happy to hear that. Seriously.
Good luck from Norway. Do you have any hope the libs see the light after getting so close to the fall?
They might see the light. I don't know if they're going to know what to do with it. That's the issue. Thank you.
I just got out of class. How are the funny little elections going?
Well, nothing has happened yet. That's the problem. But people are losing their minds as though things have happened, so...
Help chat, I broke my ballot off in my peener slit. What do I do?
Chat, you are not legally required to answer that question.
Hope y'all have watched the documentary about the U.S. future, called Star Wars Andor?
I haven't, but I've heard some people say it's quite good. The documentary, not the future.
Other than anti-fascism, I had something awesome to vote for today. Look up Illinois Amendment 25, a super pro-worker amendment to help unions.
I saw that. I hope that it goes through.
How do you vote for judges? It's almost impossible to do good research on them, and most voters' guides say it isn't worth your time.
I agree that that's a department that does seem kind of odd to defer to the voter base. True. Oh. How nice. A unique ring.
Voted in Indiana today. There was literally one other person. If Indiana 9 looks slightly more blue than predicted, it was probably me.
We'll keep that in mind. Thank you for your service. What do you mean, Buck?
Just voted in Indiana. Wish my shitty state some luck.
We're all wishing your shitty state some luck. I'll admit, I do have pretty negative associations with Indiana, though.
Said Vaush to the tanky in chat. You beautiful smooth-brained **** cat, you act so insanely and speak so inanely, the Ruskies must have compromat.
Fucking bars, holy shit.
What happened to good day when you kick bad ruler man in peen?
Bad ruler man. What? Yes.
Did you see that in Canada the teachers' union got Doug Ford to kill the law to make striking illegal by continuing to strike through hit? What a win.
Is that true? No, I didn't see that, but that is good news. I should look at that.
Hey Vaush, I am like the only 13 years here and I live in Kentucky. Please save us from Mitch McConnell.
I will personally save all of you from Mitch McConnell. You have nothing to fear. Vaush is here.
Have you ever said lol lol or LMAO out loud instead of just laughing?
Yes.
Feels weird, man.
I say Lamau all the time in a dry voice in person. I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Hey Vaush, just want to say you've inspired me to go for a career in politics. Recently joined my town council as the first step to the Welsh Socialist Republic.
That's lovely. You know, I might have an excuse to visit Wales sometime in the near future.
Eurocuk here again. I know you're not a sports guy, but could you please make a segment on the WC in Qatar? 15,000 people died building stadiums in the desert.
That's not a new development, right? Yes, it is quite horrific.
Vaush, how do I debate my dad into not beating?
You simply beat back harder, you know? This is a show of strength. You just have to learn the technique hitting back.
In Scandinavia, you don't need more than English to get work and live here, and here in Denmark uni average tuition fees are 10,000 euros per year FYI.
Yes, I promise you that for the vast majority, at least of European countries, you will do just fine as
only
an only
took
English
10
speaker.
minutes for me to vote Democrat. Never had to worry about voter roll purges, long lines, or poll watchers, but I live in a mostly white rural area.
Well, that's wonderful. You know, some areas are handling it well.
Thanks for providing such great background noise while I level grind. To everyone in chat, best of luck. Never give up the fight for a better world.
I could say the same of TTS, probably. Thank you.
Would you ever vote Republican for less important positions like treasurer or judges for Court of Common Pleas if they are more experienced than a Dem?
Never. Every Republican official elected bolsters fascism. Under no circumstances.
I was at the polls in Wisconsin trying to figure out if there were more libs or conservatives there. It was impossible to tell. I'm scared, Daddy.
Well, what matters is that giving me your money has made you feel better.
Any good books to introduce someone to Marx or socialism without making them read Capital or something dense?
21st Century Capital. And what's the other one I like, guys? Capital in the 21st Century and...
Can you hit me with a harsh insult? Hit
Rules for
my
Radicals.
soul.
Are you an American? American. Rules for Radicals. I'm fond of that one.
Mr. Vaush, what if we put you at the end of the right-wing pipeline?
For what end? What would I be doing over there? Mr. Vaush.
Even if trans rights disappear and fascism rises, I still won't leave. The resistance needs girl dick to boost morale, and I will be their strongest asterisk asterisk asterisk.
Or as long as it's legal to be girl dick.
Thoughts on a consumer cooperative version of social media platforms like Twitter?
I mean, it might be nice for smaller communities, but I don't know how something like that would ever pan out for a larger
Voted
space.
blue down the ballot. Was kinda surprised Walker was an actual option and not a joke. Anyway, time for me to wear a cute dress.
Good luck. Enjoy it.
Dems didn't run candidates in Utah because they always lose there by 20 points lol. Instead, they endorsed Egg McMuffin.
They should still run. It doesn't cost very much just to run. Pressure people into debate.
Do you think we need armed leftists in plain clothes with "I voted" stickers, who call themselves poll protectors, who create corridors for voters?
No, I legitimately don't believe that would make anything any better right now.
Did you hear that the next Prime Minister of the UK wants to remove trans people from protected classes when hate crimes against them are at an all-time high?
Yes. I saw that. What? That's my fault. Got distracted.
Man, this queue for Dojo TTS is longer than some voting lines.
That
Starting
is...
to wonder if I missed my last dono or it's still in the queue.
That is unironically
Jimmy
true.
Sprinkles. Asterisk.
And I am very flattered by everyone's generosity. I did not expect it, but obviously I appreciate it.
Heard about Anna Kasparian's rant on us sending B-52s to Australia?
No? I didn't even know we were sending B-52s to Australia. For what? What is Australia doing?
Vaush. It's another, better, Canadian. American chatters, please come to Canada. Canadians are terrible and they need to be put in their place.
For training? Ah, gotcha. True.
Vaush, my entire family is racist conservative Christian. January 6th attending. Militia members in the Texas state legislature. How do I fix them with one argument? Can appeals to patriotism move people over? For example, the U.S. should be the best, but the capital class stole the American dream.
It's entirely possible, and I do think that the left will need to adopt patriotic mantras if they want to
Voted
succeed.
in PA today. If Mastriano wins, I'm fleeing to Jersey lol. Also can't wait for the Path of Exile mobile port. That way I can play more.
Oh yeah. Diablo Immortal. That's why you don't use channeling spells in this game.
Go vote blue if you're in Nebraska. In Texas now, and ballot didn't get here in time. Also, y'all are sleeping on the CZ75. Now that's some based leftist class.
Yes, the CZ75 is very pretty.
Regardless of what happens tonight and the country going forward. Thanks for everything you do, it's much appreciated.
Well, I'll continue to do this for as long as I reasonably can, even if that eventually means that I have to do it from outside of the country.
What do you think your signature skill from Disco Elysium would be IRL? I'm thinking you'd have esprit de corps for your friends in the CIA.
Signature skill. What's this? I don't know what the signature skill is in the context of that game.
Quick question. Should I join a ML party or a radical SOCDEM party?
Oh, that dono was sent
Thanks
in
for
like
all
a
the
year ago.
streams.
SOCDEM party. MLs are basically just ignorant fascists. And the SOCDEMs can actually do something. The MLs can't.
Trans woman here. Got more comfortable with cracking my egg due to vow. Listen to live stream while waiting for first HRT clinic appointment. Live. Love. Vaush.
That's true. Good luck. And congratulations.
Do polls even take Zoomer votes into account since only boomers answer calls they don't recognize?
There are absolutely large biases in the output of those polls.
To show my solidarity with Ukraine and Palestine, I burped in the mouth of a Russian Israeli I was making out with. I got the third date.
Well done. You got him. Thank you. I don't know what my signature skill would be.
People, you know that white supremacists are among Canada's biggest cultural exports, right? You won't be safe there either.
Well, their politics are more palatable here in the States than in Canada. But yes, Canada does export many bad people to us.
Chat, no moving. Stand and fight, you cucks.
You don't have to listen to a super chat if you don't want to, guys. You're not legally obligated.
Memes.
Sure.
Hey Vaush, did you see that Da Baby was successfully cancelled? He started selling his tickets buy one get one because the sales were so bad.
Huh? Jesus Christ.
Hey Vaush, have you considered? Well, what if you, maybe you could? Have you played? When will you watch? Will you be me? Vaush bad, Vaush rad, so sad, stay mad.
I agree. Fully.
Hey Vaush, did you hear about some Alberta police wanting to start listing ethnicity on driver's licenses for definitely 100% good reasons?
No, I didn't see that, but it's not surprising to me they might end up going in that direction.
Gay memes.
That's also true. Go D&D?
Tennessee is voting to keep right to work are of the Constitution. Only part of the ballot I'm hopeful about.
Hopefully. Only means so much if the national question falls.
Do you think that Twitter personalities Nick Adams and Laverne Spicer are parody accounts?
No, it's just impossible to parody conservatives anymore. I think they know what they're saying is stupid. I just don't think they care. I think they're as bored of it as we are.
Vaush had an interaction with a person who said an incorrect thing about a hyper-complex political subject. Need you to solve this in 6 seconds. Please help.
Rock.
I'm a school psychologist in a high school. Hearing students regurgitate their parents' political talking points leading up to today has been hard to listen to.
Unfortunately, that's kind of always been how it's been, right?
Just voted this morning in Iowa. My first election and possibly most important. Thanks for all the base takes.
Ah, yes, your first and last
bot
election.
minimum wage, you capitalist re.
Sure. Your first and last vote. Wonderful.
Just voted in Wyoming. I'm hoping my blue ballot choices will cancel the only other eligible voter and force a runoff.
Hopefully. Sometimes it really can come down to just one vote, you know?
Do you will Caleb Maupin will rebuild his CPI cult? Do you think tankies moving toward the MAGA movement will pull away leftists from the Democrats?
No, they're infinitesimally irrelevant, especially people like Caleb, on any kind of reasonable scale. People like Jimmy Dore are more effective to that point, but not people like Caleb Maupin. He might try to rebuild a portion of his little cult, though.
First time voting since moving to California. Also, since you inspired me to go to work out more, I can single-handedly suplex all fascists.
Oh, wonderful. You sure? Some of them are quite fat.
Hey guys, if you consider leaving the country, please come to Norway. We need more radical leftists since the Sokdem majority is too friendly towards corporatism.
That is true. Here, I've been using the same armor since, like, level 2. Anything. I didn't see what that was. But I love you.
Heyo Enzer here. Y'all allowed to come if you bring your money, join our unions and vote for our minor left parties, MMP system so it useful, them's the rules.
That seems fair.
Yo Vaush, it's Venomfly. Was in Texas but I'm in Seattle now. My vote feels less important here and I wish I could personally crush Greg Abbott, but I put in my ballots yesterday. Godspeed, America.
Yes, I'm afraid that voting is it's an unsatisfying process.
All you
no matter
leftists
where
can come
you
to Scotland from America so long as you vote for independence when it happens again.
What if we just move and forget to vote? How long does it take to become a citizen of any of those countries anyway, so you can vote? It might be decades.
I'm making a detective game set in the 1930s. Chat, what are some buildings you might see in a seaside town in the 1930s?
That's a good aesthetic.
Voted in New Hampshire today and had to resist the urge to vote for Karlin Borisenko, the meme lady, as governor. Must not do it for the memes.
Borisenko is running a libertarian candidate for governor. It's very funny.
Rabbi Aini Wala Tuin, Alea. Wa Enserni Wala Tansur, Alea.
Baba yet to
Al Jumhurian Fam Kalab Alberwazia. Wonder if this will work, LMAO.
This thing.
Are you ever going to play the new game High on Life? That's the one with the talking gun.
I'm already high on life. Oh, this is quite nice, actually.
Vaush, I've used your debate tactics to make my dad my son. My grandfather is hiding, but I smell him.
If you smell him, you can fight him.
Just dropped off my ballot. Hopefully we can get this vacancy tax passed in San Francisco.
Vacancy tax it would do so much to fix our housing problems. It's insane. It would be such a huge step.
If you want to learn about judicial races, contact the judges. No one pays attention to the race, so they're desperate to explain their positions.
Or you could just vote for the Democrat. Between Democrats, perhaps.
Cities in Wisconsin are showing very high voter turnout, especially Milwaukee and Madison. I'm very anxious but hopeful. Took my friend voting and we got taco.
Oh, that's nice. Make an event of it. Just please keep in mind there's going to be a red mirage.
Recently moved to an EU country from a recently non-EU country. It's really easy knowing only a few words in Greek and only English. Asterisk 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 the Tory party. Good luck, America.
Yeah, it's not so hard. It can be done, guys.
I voted for kid named Finger, but I couldn't believe it when he said, "Walta, put your D away, Walta."
We're finally, I'm finally finishing up Better Call Saul now. It's been a long while.
I'm Candian, and the U.S. Republicans constantly paint our leader as a far-left authoritarian son of Castro, and backed the anti-democratic Freedom Convoy. I am really rooting for you guys this election.
Yeah. Us too!
Reporting from Massachusetts, ballot for my district was half Democrats running unopposed. Green Party here is running on. Choices should be there.
Hopefully we're able to make it happen. Pardon.
Everyone here asking how to debate their dad is missing an easy answer. Just do sex with his wife, you cowards.
Ha!
No
True.
debate needed.
Yeah, if your dad remarried, then it's not even that bad. It's still pretty bad. Don't do that, guys. Unless you really want to, in which case...
Vaush, my parents are Adolf Hitler and Mussolini. They're a gay couple. How do I fix them? Please hurry, there's only a week until they do the Holocaust too.
Jesus Christ. Just let them go for it, whatever.
Sweetmate says keeping a mix of Dems and Reps is inherently good BC. Important to have all sides. How do I tell him this is stupid in an eloquent way?
This is neither the time nor the place.
El Rocco. La Rocca.
What were the 2 books you recommended earlier?
Capital in the 21st Century and Rules for Radicals. I think they're excellent, like entry points into leftist politics that are highly accessible while being high quality.
Hey Vaush, I stayed home from voting just to let you know I really like your gaming vids. Do you think you will ever upload them to a separate channel?
Apparently, there's
Zimbabwe.
another channel that has been doing that for a long time. So...
Excited to join you again for election night. Thank you for the 2 years, my dude. Heart from Arizona.
The pleasure is mine.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It's pretty obvious that the election results will look like Red wins, but then the early voting is counted, then Red will claim cheating. Also CZP01 trophy.
What you said is true. I just hope they claim cheating after we win, not after they win.
Easy clap. 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 Easy clap.
I often feel that way.
Easy clap. Easy clap. Easy clap. Easy.
Easy clap. Pardon me.
I'm joining a party here in Poland, Razum. I want to run for the city district council. Lol. Get involved, I guess.
Yeah, getting involved is good. Good.
Hi Vaush, how do I talk to my liberal friends about politics? Whenever I try and engage with them, they get angry and tell me I am crazy for being worried.
I don't know. It sounds like more like they're apolitical, or like they don't want to think about it. It's an interpersonal thing.
Have you tried grug maxing?
I am always grug maxing. You guys have to understand, convincing people is not about the arguments you use when we're talking about friends and shit. It's about knowing the person and using your shared bond as a way of relating to them.
I will be 20 days short from being able to vote in 2024. Sad face.
We could have won, if not for you.
In Australia we have compulsory voting, and even the 1/4 of people under 25 don't vote, and 95% of them vote progressive. Just vote, please. Easy clap, easy clap.
I'm compulsory voting, Pill.
Have you ever had a dream that you had your you could do so you'll do you want them to do you so much you could do anything?
I had one of those dreams last night. Yeah, it was hot. I think Majora's Mask might be the better, more interesting game, but in terms of just playing them, I think I like them equally.
Made the tough decision today and voted to abolish the state of South Carolina.
Oh, thank God.
I live in Missouri and the vote was in a D&D group chat, but still feels good.
I think that's legal. I think they have to respect that.
Vaush, have you played Deep Rock Galactic? Also, Rock and Stone fellow miners.
I have not. I don't know if I want to. So many games to play.
Moderate centrist liberal types voting for the Republican candidate because they don't like the incumbent Dem is so frustrating, especially at a time like this.
The fuck is everyone... Oh, there must be some Deep Rock Galactic. Yes, true.
I'm working on a dating app for chickens. It's going to be called Tender.
Like, oh, like tender chicken? Like once you've eaten them? That's a bit glib.
Maricopa County reporting technical problems with voting machines. C. HUD outrage already initiating.
We looked at that earlier. Doesn't seem like there's anything exceptional going on there. Oh, tendies. Oh! Tender like tendies. I thought like tender meat. Oh, why didn't that play? That's interesting. I'm sorry for that donut not playing. I love you. Yes, it is, Gala.
Mama Leone left a note
Oh
on
my
the door.
God,
She
scathing
said,
it.
Sonny, move out to the country. Working too hard can give you a heart attack. You oughta know by now, Tilda.
That's true. I just got a big donut. Scathing atheist. I guess I'll get that when I get that.
What do you think of short-barreled rifles? I'm thinking about getting a conversion kit for my 9mm Smith & Wesson. I need to get a tax stamp from ATF.
If it looks cool, then I'm all for it. It's pretty much my only guiding principle on the subject.
Hey Vaush, we had a ton of unopposed Republicans here in Mo, so rather than give them a vote we wrote you in. Vaush rad vote blue.
Thank you. You guys are so sweet.
I got the word out to vote on my Snap story yesterday. I got multiple people telling me they were gonna vote and spread the word. GGEZ.
That's wonderful. I'm happy to hear that. We all gotta do our best in these trying times.
There once was a voter from Kent who had a asterisk so long that it bent. It gave them such trouble that they put it in doubles, so instead of coming they went.
Somehow that still worked despite the censorship. That was quite funny.
Hey Vaush, mythical creature known as a British person here. Donating for the first time since I first started watching you in 2017-18. Good luck on the vote.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It is all up to me, so, you know, I need it.
Chatter asking about fishing villages in the 30s? Look into Acadia and eastern Canadian towns like Cheticamp, Cape Breton on the Cabot Trail. Maybe Louisbourg, Hart?
I don't know what the fuck any of that means. But yes.
Hi Vaush, please take a minute and look up the Ulster County, New York I voted sticker. It is the most amazing thing you will see today.
Well, we already looked at
joy.
it. And we're all fans, don't worry.
Hey Vaush, voted over here in Wisconsin and I felt the most patriotic I've ever felt in my life. Hopefully the fascists don't get worse. Stay safe, Midwest gang.
Here's to hoping that feeling keeps.
Is it racist to assume the brown M&M is black-coated?
I think you could write a book on the answer to that question, to be honest with you.
I voted because it's your goddamn right to in a litter box.
That's true. Your goddamn American right.
Vaush, my dad has placed a bomb on the bus I am driving that will explode if I drive less than 55 miles per hour, and he is demanding that I debate him. Please help.
At age 13,
Debate on what?
Donation total, 420.69. Thank you for everything you do.
That didn't play the big thing. That was a $420 loan. Thank you very much. That's incredibly kind of you. That didn't even play a big doodle. I think because it's from Super Chat. I love you. Thank you. Jesus.
stupid as I.
Please take a moment to thank your canvassers. Fuck my canvassers. I did all this work myself. I sat here. I played video games. I got donated hundreds of thousands. Thank you very much, guys. And thank you so much for the big dono. I love you.
I wanted to vote, but leftists told me it was performative and liberal. So now I spend all day on Twitter quoting unreadable theory from dead people.
Base. Now that's politics. Thank you very much for the big dono. I love you.
Did Colin Moriarty ever email you?
Even if they had or hadn't, I don't have a good enough memory to know whether they did right now. I couldn't even tell you. My brain is soup. I've been worried out of my mind about this election.
Hey Vaush, did you hear the government of Ontario, Canada made it illegal for teachers to strike and then promised to undo it if the teachers stopped striking?
We have the first half of that story. I haven't caught up in the second half.
Get a loot filter FFS.
I will get around to it. Not right now. Didn't know they were a thing. Only started yesterday.
I don't understand how anyone left of Republican doesn't just vote Dem down ballot. How do I make my brain realize that most voters are S?
Yeah, you just have to accept that. The average voter is just unfathomably dumb. You just have to, you have to.
Some of my friends didn't vote due to a blanket social anxiety. I think it's too late for them to get to the polls, but how do you respond to that?
This is not a great time to let your social anxiety dictate your participation in civic processes.
I voted and Joe Biden was there and took my vote. Then he turned around and every Republican was there and he held up my vote, then every Republican melted.
In real life.
Is it a hot take that DS1 bosses are kinda easy?
No, they're pretty easy. Some of them aren't very balanced, though. I mean, the expansion bosses are pretty great, I think.
Chat, since you're all leaving the USA, don't even think about Poland. We are already 96.9% white. We don't need any more.
I would also not go to Poland for a variety of reasons.
The election is triggering my flight or fight response and I'm a flightless Polak. These reactionary F*** are trapped in this S*** whole country with me. Die mad.
Well, your confidence is inspiring. Hopefully it pans out.
Just got done voting in Iowa with a friend. May the one Democratic House member in Iowa carry us to victory.
Hopefully. God willing. We'll see. First results will be coming out soon, but they're not going to tell us much.
What do you find fun about isometric horde rush games like this or Diablo? Legit question.
I don't know. I think they're very satisfying in a visual and kinesthetic way, but they vary a lot.
I voted so kids can have litter box in schools. Hashtag furry rights.
Furry rights. God bless. Build are you playing? It's going to be Inquisitor Spark. Eventually.
Is it bad that political violence is on the mind? I'm literally on flight or fight mode and no longer feel safe.
Do not do any political violence and do not fed post in my chat. I love you. Calm down. Play some games.
I tried to vote, but Joe Biden peed in my face. I was into it.
See? Look at all the fine people in my chat who, with the stupid brainlessness of a pigeon, continue to shitpost in the face of these happenings.
Hello, Vaush. I'm not even American and I'm stressing out about this election of yours. Greetings to fellow Razmik from Poland. Vaushites of the world unite.
Yeah, it's a difficult time.
I didn't want to vote for either Chuck Schumer or Jerry Nadler in NYC, so I put you in instead.
Thank you.
I filled in, right in, and put Kharkiv Kid Finder.
That's what we need.
Going to the gym and I am wearing the same shirt you are. I will be back later for the midterm results. Also rock and stone.
Good luck at the gym. And thank you very much.
Did you check out the debate between Ron Johnson and Mandela Barnes? Mandela did pretty good compared to the debates you saw. Link in chat if you want to see it.
I did not see that. We will return to politics fairly soon.
Update from Wisconsin. Ron Johnson is still gay, and polls had him up 6 points. Praying he loses, but really scared Wisconsin goes full red here. Trying again. Titan Quest is better than Path of Exile in every way. Chat cope. Subscribe to Volgun for the best SCP content on YouTube. Love ya work Vaush Vaush.
Thank you very much for your contribution to the discourse. I appreciate it.
Vaush, for the exploding bus debate. My dad wants to debate whether negotiating with one party being under duress is immoral. Hold on, I need to jump this gap.
Nice meme. Couple of demonstrations you could show on that.
Vaush, my father is Edmund Burke. Polls close in an hour. How do I convince him to vote for AOC?
Fuck his wife? No.
Vooch, how do you feel about Cyberpunk Edge Runners so far?
I finished
think it
it.
captures the tragedy of Cyberpunk that 2077 was missing.
No.
Also, it has Rebecca Sue.
No, I don't think it can, because the entire time was like gallivanting around being a cool cyber mecha warrior.
All of my heroes threw bombs. It is so hard to resist the urge.
No Fed posting. No, it is not an austere and a humbling depiction of poverty in a world of plenty, but I did enjoy it a
My
lot.
state is so screwed that we didn't even have a Democrat run for Senate. I had to vote for a slightly less bad Republican running as independent. Loudly crying.
Fun. Well, good on you for doing what had to be done. You're stronger than most. Proudest of your campus, what do you do? Get ready for a debate. Or ignore it completely. Just don't do anything dumb in front of the camera.
Detroit voter here. Convinced friends to go vote blue. My boyfriend Trevor is also a bottom for you. Can you say hi, smiley face?
Hello, smiley face. Trevor. That work?
Thoughts on the current Canadian government? Also, great stream so far, thumbs up.
Thank you. I think very little of Trudeau. I think he's a snake and a piece of shit.
There once was a voter named Sweeney, who somehow spilled gin on his whiny. Just to be couth, he added vermouth and then slipped their date a martini.
That's true. Shouldn't do that, though. Wait, slipped a martini? I don't know if you can
If you have the chance, who would you choose to have a drink and a chat with, Marx, Jesus, or Kropotkin?
I gotta go with Marx. I just gotta ask him a few things. CBS preliminary exit polls coming out for PA. Okay.
I got to the voting booth and some groomer started ranting at me that I'm committing voter fraud because I'm Australian and not a citizen. Yamera.
True. I'll wait a bit before we do politics. Thank you, Reagan was a pedo. Also very true.
It's been too long since you had a booba stream. When are you playing Bayonetta on stream?
That could be fun. I've just got a lot in my mind, you know? I think we all do.
When YouTube ads called Beto an abortion extremist, all I could think is, threaten me with a good time.
God, yeah. The tragedy of being a leftist is that they'll make mockeries of the positions you actually do hold, you know? Like, oh, what if you're this?
Are there any spicy debates planned soon?
I do not have any debates planned at the moment, because I want to be focusing on the election stuff. We're just going to have to... This is... You know, between that and my channel getting nuked for a week, we're pretty tight in the...
Good morning from
scheduling
Australia.
stuff.
How are things going? In good news, I finished my final uni assessment.
That was
last week and will be
$500?
graduating soon. Thanks for the content.
Thank you, I appreciate that. That was a fucking $500 donut. Holy shit, why did it do that? Nina, thank you so much for the 500. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm glad I looked at chat for that. Jesus fuck. Yeah, it's because the super chats. The super chats don't send the same signals on like which... Thank you so much. I might have some stuff planned in the future. I'll try to get it back on
Vaush,
pace.
Brown M&M guy here again. How much of the brown M&M vote do you think Biden will get? Follow up, how much of the brown M&M vote do you think Obama got?
This feels racist. A lot and a lot, I imagine. Thank you so much for the 500 dollars. It's so kind of you.
You and Nick Fuentes are the only streamers I've seen that respond to every single super chat. Not sure if that's an autism thing, but I appreciate it.
Oh, it's definitely an autism thing. The only explanation. Yes, South Korean politics. Well, hell, North Korean politics, too. Not the best. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
You should look at my district CA3, where it actually could be a close race between Kermit Jones and the ***** Kevin Kiley.
Thank you.
Sacramento area can be pretty tense.
I'll try to give it a look soon. Thank you so much for the $20. Man, people are really belting out today.
Edge Runners isn't a cyberpunk story. It is literally about how even the most gifted people get ground down in the system and struggling is worthless.
I don't know if that's really the full weight of the story.
Warhammer 40k, whether you like it or not. I just got some Leagues of Votan and I'm super excited to start playing. Keep up the good work, Vaush.
Hell yeah, thank you. And have a good time with it.
Just got home from voting. Time to watch you and play DMC3 while doom scrolling.
Nice. Aren't there multiple DNCAs older than that? Oh, enjoy it. Can I add you in Path of Exile? Nope.
Vaush, genuine question. I know it will sound like a weird question, but what are your thoughts or horses?
I think they're actually quite off-putting and ugly in person. Right? If you've ever been near a horse, they're actually quite weird.
Oh hey, TTS is back. Let me do my thing real fast. Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
That's true. Sort of a clause. I don't know what the statement was, but...
James Lindsay is speaking at my university tomorrow, FML. Anything I should ask him?
I don't know. He's really weird. I feel like if you asked him about his relationship with his dad, he might start crying.
A recent Pennsylvania exit poll I just saw has abortion as the #1 issue people voted for there at 36%, beating out inflation.
Yeah, I saw. We'll see when we see. I'm not interested in vaguely grabbing at speculations. I need something.
South Korean politics may not be the best, but they do jail former presidents, so mixed bag.
Oh, well, that's nice. I was about to say they probably jail a lot of people, but I'm an American. I really have no room to talk on that, do I?
So Vaush, I know I already donated, but I am again. I'm trans and so is my GF. Our mental has been terrible with everything going on. Any tips to stay sane?
That's complicated.
Was debating dad. He was chanting that is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange eons even death may die. This giant squid showed up. Help.
Yeah, it's an undefeatable debate tactic. Sorry, that question requires more than a...
The real message of edge runners is Latinos can slow down time.
That's true. Learn to focus on the stuff that matters and makes a difference. You know, God give me the strength to change what I can, accept what I can't. That kind of thing.
Do you know why blind people don't go skydiving? Because it kind of scares the hell out of their dogs. My cats turn 15 today. They get wet food and more love.
Give them big smooches, Kowalski.
Hey Vaush, thanks to your rhetoric, me and my friends were able to convince our parents to vote all blue. It was a good day at the orphanage today.
I'm very happy to hear that. Thank you. Look, just learn to accept what you can and change what you can. Look, I'll talk about this at length, depending on the direction the elections go, okay? I'll do my best with that, but this requires a sort of careful touch. Oh, we finally caught up with the fucking TTS. Thank you, everyone. Really didn't expect folks to be so generous. Obviously, the TTS stuff is enormously lucrative, but I do think it also improves the pacing of the stream because it means that I don't have to stop constantly to read donos or have an hour-long block of donos at the end.
Just voted for John Fetterman. Now I feel better, man.
Yes, sounds good.
I'm a hip-hopopotamus. My rhymes are bottomless, lyrical, miracle, spiritual miracle.
Holy fuck.
Thanks for listening.
Bars. Holy shit.
I want to die painlessly in my sleep like my grandpa, not screaming in terror like the passengers in his car.
Sorry.
Hey Vaush, why does the left hate the NATO intervention into Libya? Gaddafi was going to massacre Benghazi. The only criticism IMO is dropping the ball after.
Look, the Libyan thing did not go well.
Almost everyone I know is progressive as ******* on economics, also very anti-racist, except they're not as progressive on LGBTQ rights. Does that make them fascist?
No, that doesn't make them fascist. It just means they're reactionary in that sense.
Just finished voting. Had to get a new ballot twice because I'm rhubarbed. When my third ballot finally went through, the poll workers cheered. I'm not kidding.
Nice. Well, they're in for a stressful few days. I'm not surprised.
Vaush, please, I'm still in the well. Help.
Climb out!
Vaush, I just got back from voting with my GF in PA. There were white nationalist types eyeing us lol. Anyway, thanks for being pog. Trans rights.
Trans rights. Be careful out there.
Grant me the serenity to accept the things I can't change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. It's the serenity prayer.
That does sound about right. It's also good advice. Oh, hello, Merrick. Yes, Merrick, it's good advice.
Would you rather have unlimited bacon, but no more games, or games, unlimited games but no games?
What? Unlimited more what? I'll just go with yes. Either they had a stroke or I am. So, drone strikes were up under Trump,
I'm
down
Libyan,
under Biden.
by the way, and I was in Benghazi during the revolution. Back in Canada now, but if it wasn't for France and NATO, I might have not be around to donate. If the fascists take power, will Artemi at least see that we go to one of the better camps?
He absolutely will not. I'm glad that you're still around, Hydrana.
Vaush, you were talking about cyberpunk aesthetic. I feel like Altered Carbon is probably one of the best examples of the genre. Have a good day.
You have a good day as well. I'm not familiar with that piece of work.
Emogus.
Amogus. Amogo. Umgo. It's a Netflix show? I haven't seen it. I don't even know anything about it.
Hi from Australia. Your canvassing inspired me to join our left-wing Greens party. We've got 16 out of 227 seats, and hopefully more to come. Thanks for your work.
That's wonderful. I'm happy to hear it. Keep in mind, I haven't canvassed yet. You people have.
Just voted in Michigan. Really hoping all 3 ballot proposals pass.
Hopefully. Hoping for a lot of things.
I just voted in Alabama after living in Washington all my life. Good God, do I miss my Washington ease of voting.
Is it harder over there?
Ayo Valanche, what's your favorite Omori boss?
Humphrey. Or Omori. It's a good game.
The fate of America is in your hands. Progress out of our dark ages into the reaches of higher mind will see consciousness become self-evidential.
Oh. We can only hope.
One Piece is the best intro class to conflict theory and socialist critique.
I do think you can do quite a lot to read into One Piece from a Marxist perspective.
Hey Vaush, I recently got into Gunpla. Do you like Gundam series / Gundam model?
I've never actually seen anything Gundam related. I want to. I have a couple that have been on my watch list for ages. I know some Gundam anime are quite good.
Chop em down, war dog, let em all off. All out war till you get it called off. Let's chop the GOP. Cheers Vaush, you should listen to City Morgue.
True. Oh yeah, the most Marxist thing about One Piece is its fucking length. True, good point.
Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana. Voted for Beto and hoping for a miracle.
Girls also like bananas. Penis joke.
What do you think about Republicans not voting today cause they think there will be fraud already?
Thank God.
Save me, a dog is chasing me.
I hope so. I don't think that's actually going to make a difference, but you know what? If it does... Woo.
Menthol and flavored cigar bans, yes or no? I thought this was America?
I'm afraid that I don't smoke. I have smoked a cigar before and a cigarette a few times, and I didn't find the experience unpleasant, but it didn't do much for me.
Hey Vaush, how are you doing today? I just voted,
have Corvus.
but I live in California and in an extremely blue county. Anyway, vote people, let's get these fascists out.
We can only hope.
Twice now you've bet. It was melancholy.
Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana.
Yeah?
Voted for Beto and hoping for a miracle here in North Texas.
We can only hope.
Vaush, what happened to our cheese wheels greater than sad face?
I promise that they will manifest one day. I swear to you. I believe in cheese wheels. I've heard good things, Corvus.
Vaush, do you enjoy cooking or is it more of a chore for you?
I find it a chore. I don't have a disposition that suits cooking. I have nothing but respect for people who do. Like my brother, a chef. A talented one at that. But I can't get into it.
Just got done voting in Ohio. Only 4 machines were sent for my entire district.
Nice. Well, at least you're able to get the vote out.
Longtime viewer on YouTube. Just signed up on Vaush.gg today.
Wonderful.
Thank you for explaining concepts. Turned a lib into a leftist.
I'm delighted to hear that. We're going to continue this for a while. This stream is going to run a while.
Hey Vaush, totally agree with your Superman takes from the other day. If you get the chance, you should check out Philip Johnson's Superman AC run. It's peak.
I feel I've heard of it before. Been a while since I've read any comics, though.
Yo Vaush, you should make a color roll in the Praxis Emporium for PV 2022 volunteers as consolation during the end times or as reward for saving the world.
I'll consider it. Seems like a bit of work, but it could be fun.
Voted yesterday but really wanted to say I hope Mo passes legal cannabis tonight. It would also automatically expunge 20,000 people's criminal records LETSGO.
Yes, it would be excellent. I feel like marijuana legalization is something even the GOP is going to have to side with eventually.
Oh Allah, I pray for you to make every Republican out there step on 1,000,000 Lego blocks and stub their toes and get paper cuts every day. Amen.
Manifesting paper cuts spiritually.
You should watch Gundam Witch from Mercury. It is very gay and the main character is a POC woman.
That sounds nice. Well, there was one that was like Voltron that I didn't like. What was the Voltron that oh, that was just called Voltron.
Hey, I went and voted today and who I voted for is between me and Marxist-Leninist scientific atheism.
They'll never know. Wink.
For your flesh was your undoing.
I didn't like the new Voltron.
Gundam 08 THMS Team is a really good, short series with Vietnam War vibes.
Yeah, there's a lot of anti-war stuff in Gundam. I tried watching the first episode of Legend of the Galactic Heroes and found it so boring. I gotta give it another try.
Recently came out as trans to my online friends. Got invited to one of their trans Discord servers. You weren't kidding, all bottoms.
Yeah. Being a bottom is very feminine coded, both culturally and biologically.
Problem with Gundam is there's so much it's hard to tell what to watch.
Yeah, you can get reckless, you know, there's a lot to go through. Been sitting for a while. We're not even halfway done with the stream.
Vaush, if cooking meals is a chore, you should try HelloFresh. We really like it.
I have HelloFresh.
The recipes are diverse and easy to cook.
I have HelloFresh. I love them, their meals very much. How can something be feminine biologically? I mean, associated with feminine...
What do you do to minimize lead exposure after shooting? Do you use wipes like D-Lead or Hygienal? What about making sure you don't track it inside your house?
I have no idea what you're talking about. When I'm firing a gun, I do so with no eye protection with my mouth wide open.
Have you played any Monster Hunter?
Yeah, I did quite a bit in Monster Hunter World. Then I lick all my fingers. Hope so, Connor Pratt. It'd be a bit of a bummer for everyone. It's not like anywhere on Earth will be safe with a fascist United States. We're the global superpower.
Oh God, I am gonna vote. Oh God, I am voting.
Voting!
Vaush, this is Doneki Kong. Donkey herd flies like banana? No donkey like banana.
You got me with that knee slapper, my friend. Thank you. A proper gut buster that was, me lord.
Hey Vaush, me and my boyfriend love watching your streams.
Hi.
Can I get a hi Forest for him? Thanks.
Hi, Forrest. Thank you, I appreciate it. I see cleavage.
You think this is bad? This chicanery? He's done worse. You think a horse just happens to asterisk like that? No, he orchestrated it. Vaush, he said the N-word.
That's true. I'm very careful. Nothing happens by accident with me.
I'm 34 now, my students are like 18 or 19, and I feel hella bad that they won't have the broadly, if imperfectly, secure, accepted elections I grew up with.
I'm afraid that peace and comfort have always been exceptions historically, not the norm. 1% reporting in Kentucky, Indiana. It's going to be a while before there's any even remotely useful information from any state. We still have some time to wait, and even then we haven't counted in the mail-in votes.
Vaush, I used some of the money you gave me for voting to pay for this donation, and I still have a lot left. Chat, go vote if you haven't.
Voot! Fucking voot!
What is your overall opinion on the X-Men comics? Do you think it's generally a good comic series? Did you watch any of the cartoons growing up?
I didn't. That's really broad. I mean, there are so many writers. I can't really say. I've seen a couple that I really enjoy, but it's been a while.
Just voted in Illinois. There's a state amendment on the ballot giving citizens protections for unionization rights. I walked to the polls cause my car died.
Good on you for keeping it through. We've been waiting for Spell Echo.
How's living in Washington State? I'm looking for places to move to. Been wanting to leave the hellhole that is Los Angeles.
I have very high opinions of Washington State and of Seattle specifically. Seattle is also very dense, so you can get cheaper housing not too far from the center.
Thank you, Vaush, for dragging me out of conservatism back in 2019. I'm now a non-binary anarchist because of you, LMAO.
That's wonderful. I'm happy to hear that. Life has many turns, Ed boy.
Was Paranoia Agent an actual anime, or did I just dream that up?
Sure, many people have asked themselves that. No, I'm afraid it actually happened. God, I've just
to the chatters who canvassed, pat yourself on the back. The rest of you chill, do self-care if necessary, and most importantly, never give up. Heart.
That's true. Never give up. We must always try our best.
I've been into femdom for a long time, and after a year and a half on estrogen, I became more of a top.
That's interesting. The exceptions, certainly, but I'm sure many people welcome that. I'm in a butthole.
Deep Space Nine is an autistic hyperfixation of mine. Who is a character you love or find interesting?
I'm sorry, I have such a terrible memory. I'm quite fond of the security man.
A man tells his doctor,
Ordo?
help, I can't feel my legs. The doctor responds,
Ew.
I know, I amputated your arms.
True. Odo, thank you, not Ordo, Odo.
I was told to vote yes on fire, and it feels like a psyop by arsonists.
I see you've been... Chat makes this difficult. I see you've been taking instructions from, Mamimi.
Okay,
Wait,
here's what you want to do. You want to cook some of your favorite rice. Add some butter and chives. Fry up some eggs to put on top and cover with hot sauce.
That does sound good right now. I'm quite hungry. Yeah, Mamimi, not anymore.
Missouri loves to vote for progressive policies but hates progressive candidates. There has to be something there we can use to change things here.
It will require radical action. Why don't you prefer dream?
I got
did.
excited and voted early. I heard that's perfectly normal and happens to everyone weary repping Bluesis.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Moderate centrist liberal types voting for the Republican candidate because they don't like the incumbent Dem is so frustrating, especially at a time like this.
I think frustrating would be an understatement, considering the scale of things to come.
Vaush, I live in a small town in Iowa. A house almost directly across the street from me has a sign in their yard that says, Trump won, on it. Fearful.
Yeah. A significant portion of Americans believe that,
Everyone telling you which
Biden didn't
Gundam to
win.
watch is missing the obvious one, Zeta. It has Space Antifa, and the pro tag is literally named Biden.
Really? That sounds nice.
These machines are singing with the blaring and bleeping, neath the arcade lights. Saccharine cacophony that masks the living battery it hides its crises.
Bars.
Hey Vaush, I got confused at the voting machine and voted for Herschel Walker. I thought it was a vote against him. How fix? Thank you sincerely, mister.
Keep not kick. Keep not kick. Guys, keep not kick.
Went to school in Florida, and my friend was the son of Ron DeSantis' homosexual mayor partner. DeSantis' reputation could be sunk overnight if there was a massive DeSantis is gay campaign.
I don't know if that would be the most honorable way to push our position.
Legend of the Galactic Heroes my favorite anime, but I have to admit the first couple of episodes are hard. Gets so much better after the first battle.
Hopefully. That first battle was just really dumb. It was like, this guy's a tactical genius. He attacked our smaller force with his larger
force. How many leftists does it take to woke a triggered cancel culture? They can't. Their gender.
Their gender. That's true.
Voted before going to work. Virginia stay strong against that SOB Yunkin. Also Edge Runners. What expectations did you have for the show before watching it?
I had high expectations because it was done by Studio Trigger, who I like. I liked it a lot.
Hey Vaush, listening to you while I flag insane right-wing content for climate change denial and misinformation for work keeps me mostly sane. Thank you.
A warrior for truth, if ever there was one.
Do you recommend HelloFresh for someone cooking for one? I've been tempted, but I'd love to hear from someone not sponsored by them.
Yes. It's a little bit expensive, but yes, the meals that they make are consistently restaurant quality or higher.
Hey folks, just want to let you know that if the GOP wins and you want to move somewhere, you are always welcome in Czechia. We'll always be happy to have more leftists here. And thank you to Vaush.
Oh, Albania. Albania.
I tried to perfectly emulate my role model Vaush by doing nothing to help save democracy by mailing my vote months ago and telling others to vote and not canvass.
True. Based. Hey, fuck you, buddy.
If you're interested in Gundam, I'd recommend Iron-Blooded Orphans. I think it really exemplifies the kind of cyberpunk you want to see.
I think that's one of the higher recommendations I've heard from others.
The fact that the NY governor race is close is absolutely terrifying.
There are a lot of conservatives in New York. I mean, wealthy people tend to vote conservative, after all.
Why aren't you playing Below Zero? Just curious because I really like those streams.
Me too. It takes too much of my time and energy. I can't respond as well to donos. This is ultimately about the election. This is just because right now there's no news to go off of.
What do you think about Utah potentially going independent this year?
Like an independent... You mean like seceding? Or you mean like the governorship? What are we referring to?
Vaush, I'm a virulent transphobe, but my former friend who became a girl confessed they love me. What do I do because I have strange thoughts kissing them? Give me some advice as a fellow transphobie.
Drop the transphobia, at least for a bit. Trans girls give crazy dome. Good luck.
Following up my X-Men super chat. I highly recommend you and everyone
Higley.
read the graphic novel.
Higley.
God loves, man kills.
MF said Higley.
Very, very relevant to our political reality today, and it was writing in 1982.
I'll keep it in mind, thank you. Sorry, didn't mean to talk over you. Just...
Vaush, you hiding your power level till the results are in is making nervous lol.
I'm not hiding my power level. I'm waiting for information before talking off my ass, you know? I'm not I'm not a pundit. I don't want to just sit here and blather. I'll wait till I see...
You ever hate it when you munch the meat locker and get that split on that veiny party between the bottom of your mouth and your tongue? Anyway, go vote, children.
Whatever the fuck that meant, I don't like it when it happens. We can only hope.
Vaush, don't forget that more cocks are racing in Maryland. People are sleeping on the more cocks race and all the jokes that can be made with it.
I love sleeping on cocks, thank you. It's my favorite thing in the world to do, and you can't take it from me, actually. Oh, there's the bridge, I see it.
Voted today in my politics is dumb but important shirt. Chat. Get one for yourself today at vaush.gg/merch. There you go, Vaush.
That's
Where's
true.
my ad read money?
Enjoy my my merch while it's not illegal to wear it.
I've had the flu the past 2 days. Still went out to the polls between double-barreled bodily explosions. Go vote. There's still time.
It's true. Just simply wear a diaper and a mask and you're fine.
Children never listen when they're told it's rude to stare, always causing problems. Till you stuff them in a bear. Now they see the world through unseeing eyes.
2-pack.
Vaush Iron-Blooded Orphans does have a child marriage in it, despite otherwise being heavily against child exploitation. Thought you might want to know beforehand.
Well, it might have that in it, but if it's addressed critically, then that's not necessarily bad, right?
Our cat genuinely loves watching your streams. She can't get close enough to the screen when we watch. Thank you for making our little monster based.
Smushing her face.
For a great asterisk Western VN, check out College Days by G28. Uses pics and bids of stars. Good plot, great MILFs.
I fully agree.
MILF mommy milks make me go awooga.
I love MILFs. Thank you.
I don't think Vaush can show his power level on stream without causing a TOS violation.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I just got back from voting and feel good now that I've done a democracy. Anarcho-Bidenism rising.
It feels good to participate, doesn't it? Even when the circumstances are bad, the act of participation makes you feel like you have more control.
Ever gonna try Elden Ring mods, at least on stream? I am currently playing Elden Ring Reforged, and the difficulty modes are dope.
Maybe.
I am getting my asterisk kicked.
Possibly. Got so much I want to play.
Lab-grown meat is to the food industry what Elon Musk is to tech. It will never be affordable. It needs to be pharma grade for cells to grow, not food grade.
That... possibly, yeah.
You know can't take a bottom seriously when they say, let's switch things up. They're always lying.
That's true. Sorry.
I meant what do you think about Evan McMullin winning as an independent for Utah Senator over Mike Lee?
Well, I suppose there are worse outcomes, aren't there? Sorry, I need to use the restroom, but all these donos.
I know you've been critical of visual novels before, but I think you should check out the Muv Love trilogy. It was Isayama's inspiration for Attack on Titan.
I could give it a look. Let me use the restroom. We're going to play for a little bit more, and then I'm going to
Man goes to doctor. Says he's depressed. Democracy dying. Doctor says easy. Great streamer Vaush is live. He'll cheer you up, man cries. But doctor, I am Vaush.
This is unironically how I feel when people donate asking me to help them with their doomer feelings. What did I miss? I am the captain now. Secret Peepo dono only for chat, no Vaush. Wowee. Okay, good. High quality donos. Thank you. Okay.
Hi Watts. I wanted to say sorry for suggesting, I'll bone your dad and take your Balaj, as a PV22 slogan. That wasn't my best moment, but here's $5.
It's not so bad. There are far worse ones. Vaush chair, Vaush chair. Such a torn up chair, too. I missed another one. YouTube is recommending so much right-wing anti-trans
We all
reaction
know
shirts.
switches don't exist, but what do you call one of the middlemen in the man train who's simultaneously being penetrated and penetrating?
That's still being a bottom, I think.
Made to entertain automaton animatronics, made for my design, flawless execution and an elegant solution, to a perfect crime.
I fully agree. Gamergate 2, let's go.
Vaush, what is your opinion of internet today, formally etc.?
I have no idea what that is. The internet today? The internet sucks. What's the... I want to get more of the yellow stuff. I want it. I guess I just don't get any more yellow stuff. Alright. Onward and upward. P.
Ask an asterisk if asterisk is as passionate as an asterisk as asterisk axed a bish that cast a Twitter activist to asterisk Elon in his Epstein asterisk hole.
You guys get any of that?
Got jumped on Halloween while I was dressed like a clown. Couldn't defend myself because I was wearing clown shoes and clown gloves, so it was like the scenes in Joker when he got beaten up.
It was just like that. You're just like him.
0% of you are subscribed. Fix that.
Honestly. Vaush, you're literally still in the tutorial? Yeah, I figured that.
Voosh, will you lose No Nut November with me if Dem sweep?
I'm not doing No Nut. I have enough on my mind. What kind of psycho is doing No Nut November right now? What am I, 15? Not like you're doing anything with that nut anyway.
I just voted. Let's hope I've single-handedly saved democracy.
Maybe you did. That's the fun thing about voting, right? If you win, everyone who votes gets to feel like they did.
Will we still have Pokemon cards in your ideal post-capitalism system?
Nah.
My voting choices hinge on your answer.
We'll have Yu-Gi-Oh, but we'll not have Pokemon cards. Why, thank you, Abnormal Psych. I really appreciate that. What about MTG? Nerds and Magic the Gathering will both be made illegal.
Stay mad Elon, 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 stay mad Elon trans rights.
That's true. Though depending on the results of the elections, you know, Elon might not be mad at all. In fact, the results of the elections might end up being the only W he's taken in a little while, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see. In spite of his ability to sway public opinion, you know, one thing does remain true, and it is that, at least for the moment, his vote counts just as much as ours. Can he even vote? Is he a citizen? Probably, right?
Children never listen, parasitic like a pox, always causing problems, till you stuff them in a fox, outrageous and audacious to think there's a child inside.
That's true. Why was I not looking at my health? What is this person quoting? What song is this person quoting? What does it mean?
Just got back from voting for John Fetterman and Josh
thanks.
Shapiro, and I hope all Pennsylvania Vaushites of voting age did the same. Nodders.
I am hearing from a lot of Pennsylvania Vaushites in chat. You guys are highly overrepresented.
Socialism has the Yu-Gi-Oh vote. Capitalism doesn't stand a chance now.
I can't believe the mangaka for Yu-Gi-Oh passed. Because he was, like, saving a drowning kid. What a fucking badass way to go.
Voosh, what do I do if the blue titty pill becomes illegal? Also, thoughts on the Halo series?
Blue titty pill. Oh, Esteban. Whatever. I have never seen the Halo series, nor will I. And I can't really say.
Hey Vaush, love you. When I debate people on TikTok, some right-wingers say I like you. It makes me coom ropes every time.
I'm very happy to hear that. I'm glad you find your association with me flattering. Did I miss election coverage? Well, again, at the moment, we don't have anything to go off of. At this point, my presence here is mostly about calming the
I voted
doomer.
and I was disappointed. Some independent named Messenger to Infinity, the Crawling Chaos, ran unopposed for every office. Booth smelled fishy. Help?
I'd say go with it. Not much you can do at this point, to be honest.
Hey Voosh, what's your opinion on Junior Egg's content?
Has no place in God's
J-
land.
J-Reg. I haven't seen anything from J-Reg in a long while. Didn't he get really depressive and stop making content? Has he resumed making content? Oh.
Joe Biden feet pics. Oh wait, I thought this was Google.
Alas. One day. He ran for mayor of Ottawa? Oh, how nice. Well, I hope he has fun.
Do bottoms need top surgery?
To remove the top? Sometimes. It's been known to happen at least a little bit.
Vaush, whatever happened to the sexual tension between you and Ben Shapiro?
I still am annoying in his replies, you know. I still have that going on. We'll see what we can do about it.
An exile. Thank you.
Just voted and wrote Vaush in for all the candidates who did not have a Democratic contender.
You know, I'm sure a lot of people who are saying this are just shitposting, but I wonder how many votes in total there will be as a write-in for
You
me.
watching Chainsaw Man? Denji just like me FRFR. Come
Yes.
on, hot boss lady chick plus cool chainsaw power thing.
I am
Weird devil
watching it.
things. A chick called Power.
You can ask.
I'm watching it. It is a good show and a very good manga.
Vaush, I have a new slur for you to add to your lexicon. Yoneg is a Cherokee term for white people meaning leer cheat.
That's so true. That's so me.
I meant the Halo games. Thumbs up my.
Yeah, well, Halo 1 and 2 are great. I never played anything but Halo 1 and 2. I have fond memories of the campaigns for both, and of multiplayer for Halo 1 and the PC. I voted early, I'm worried. Yeah, I think we're all worried. We'll see how it plays out. This is a monumental moment for our country. Oh, they're out there. My balls are public knowledge, I think.
Vaush, my girlfriend and I have watched you almost every day since 2020.
My goodness.
Thank you for the endless entertainment. Chat, toss a coin to your streamer.
It's very flattered to hear that. Thank you very much. I hope to keep doing this for many years more. Oh, this could be good. Hell yeah, thank you. North Dakota. A circlet is a hat. Yes.
Just finished watching a 20-hour-long Skyrim analysis by Patrician TV. Conclusion. It's a mid-game from a series that was once amazing.
I need to play Morrowind one of these days.
Sorry for the Doomer Fed posting earlier, not very pog of me. Love Voosh Guy.
I don't actually care about this. Thank you, I appreciate that. It's okay, I forgive you.
Do you need top surgery to be a top if you aren't a top naturally?
I don't have any funny responses to these questions. You know, I normally run out of energy for the quips with TTS pretty early in the normal streams, let alone
Cut them
these.
down to forge forever well ignite with lifelines severed in potential lies endless life awoken. Oh, it's Vaush good to see ya old sport, don't yif the fox.
I can't believe Insane Clown Posse mentions me in one of their songs.
I wish every left-wing content creator organized their audience like you did with canvassing for the midterms. Let's do it again for the general.
the honor belongs to PV22 and the hardworking people over there. People like Sam and Emma and such. I'm happy to facilitate the advertisement for their project, but I know my limits, and I know where I'm best.
Vaush, why should we not doomer if things get as bad as you say? Asking for inspo cause I am about to give up.
Because doomer is about giving up. You can be negative about what is happening, but doomer is objectively unproductive. It doesn't help.
Ohio governor election looking stinky so far.
Yes, I have a feeling many things will look stinky for a while yet. Please keep in mind that the initial tallied votes are going to heavily favor Republicans. Red Mirage, Ohio, Ogozaimas. Yes, I do want to play Morrowind, but I will have to mod it to make it playable to my modern sensibilities, I fear. Yes, Eddie, I was not the only person to push PV22.
I've been watching you since 1969. It was a nice year for me. Love you, Vaush.
Yes. The good old days where the CIA would smear LSD on door handles as part of a promotional effort to get people to watch my channel. I do not want to eat bugs, and I do not want to live in the pod. I desire neither of these things. You must? We'll see. You want to top your husband? I don't have a husband. I've never had a husband or boyfriend. Thank you, Robert Smith. I like men as friends, and I find them sexually attractive, but a lot of men are very emotionally constipated, and it makes me not want to be in romantic relationships with them. That's starting to change, though. And there are some men that are so girly that it doesn't even apply, so...
Which journalist does best job on most important issues in your view? Have you heard about David Sirota? If you have, what do you think of him?
Fuck. I've heard the name, I think. My memory is just so bad. I don't have a strong... set of answers for you. It's something I should discuss more in the future.
Piety's science
That is true.
may aid
We must
in
be our own light.
uncovering the truth of this world. God does have a sense of humor.
Vaush, I just moved into an apartment and all my neighbors are immigrants. What should I bake as a welcome gift for ethnically diverse neighbors?
Bake something local to your culture, not theirs. You're welcome to your neighborhood. Just make it good.
Is freedom of speech just a dog whistle at this point?
No, it's not just a dog whistle, but it is extremely misused, oftentimes in bad faith. But I don't think it's necessarily a dog whistle.
Digging all the Lovecraft references from chat. Warms my black heart and gives me hope for America. In Cthulhu we trust.
You're in this time on the eve of fascism, you are heartened by the authorship of a very racist man.
VOOSH, another PA voter here. Been sick for the past 5 days with strep, but dragged myself out of bed to vote for the first time since I just turned 18 this year.
Nice. Congratulations on putting in the work. It is very needed.
I accidentally got my girlfriend to watch you regularly. She hates it, but congrats on your first black viewer.
Just keep it up. Maybe eventually she'll like it, and then I'll have my first willing black viewer.
Thank you for doing a part of the stream that's just comfort. It speaks highly that you'd think of that. To everyone else in rural Iowa, we'll make it together.
I assure you, there are no selfish reasons why I want to play video games and get lots of money during this stream.
Hello from Ohio. I gotta work a 12-hour shift from home and will be here watching. Hope it's a long stream.
Oh,
Chat, like
don't
the
worry
stream.
about that. Really, thank you for the previous dono. We got lots to do.
Vaush, what are your opinions on socialism? The Navy. I just got out of Navy boot LMFAO.
I don't think there's anything wrong with leftists joining the military, especially not now.
This is for the Loot Filter Fund.
One of these days. Holy shit. Oh my god, stop. I'll get that off stream. I'll get that before tomorrow, okay? Wow.
Just curious, have you considered going back to school for higher degrees in sociology?
No. I already had a very low opinion of higher education. I don't think I would gain anything from it. I would just lose a lot of time and money. It wouldn't help me in what I want to do.
Voted in Tennessee. Little hope for blue Tennessee, but it's the thought that counts, right? Or at least a big asterisk 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 you to Ben Shapiro and his goons.
That's... every bit helps. Right, see, I don't want any help at all.
Catch me refreshing the Oregon election results every 5 minutes despite knowing damn well it will read 0% reporting for hours.
Yeah, see, that is precisely the mentality that I'm trying to not foster in you guys. Thank you.
Been a viewer since the summer of 2020. In the event things go tits up, I just wanted to say that it has been an honor serving in the Vaushite Legions.
I believe the Vaushite Legion is going to continue to be a thing for a long time to come, friend. We can only hope. I like my cereal so crunchy that I don't even add milk. I hate soggy cereal.
Damn them to their final verdict. Give their life to the deserving. Let's their remnants cry. I remain unbroken. Aubergine gentlemen.
I fully agree.
My Idaho friend has Republicans running against Constitution Party members. Is there even a lesser evil here? They have a candidate literally named pro-life.
Like that's their legal name?
Lord Vaush, can you please say, good girl, in her best narration voice for me? A praise-deprived sub.
Absolutely not. You're going to have to cobble it to... Good girl. There. Jesus. And only because you people are suffering today.
Vaush, this is Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Get back to Ukraine. We need you to train new Azov units of biolab-generated Jewish Nazi trans girls.
They're in my chat. We have enough of them already.
Volunteered as a poll watcher for my local Dems and voted blue. Stay strong, Vaushites. The indomitable human spirit will triumph.
Eventually. One moment. I have to eat some food.
Still, Democrats walked away with only 36 seats, while Republicans took a staggering 63.
Let me finish
that
this.
means Democrats won 54% of the vote, while only earning 36% of the seats. Now, the election in itself might be democratic in the sense that voters are not intimidated by goon squads or whatever, but through gerrymandering, the results turn out undemocratic. And the US Supreme Court is very much in favor of Republicans doing this. The New York Times reported earlier this month that in another 4 states, Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, and Ohio, maps that judges have previously ruled illegal since they were drawn on racial or partisan lines will be used anyway, because Republicans know that the Supreme Court is on their side most of the time when it comes to changing election procedures close to that election. As the article says, the headline case of this was in Alabama, where a federal judge panel said the state had diluted black voters' power in its election map and ordered them to draw up a new map. The Supreme Court then blocked that order, reinstating the old racist map because it was supposedly too close to the election taking place 4 months later. And I know this is not flashy or exciting and kind of hard to penetrate compared to the dramatics of fascism, but this is how it's going to work in the US. An end to America's democratic institutions will never look like the man in the high castle. That era is over. German interwar democracy went belly up in the time of mass politics. The social conditions today, especially in the US, are completely different. Now, is US democracy in a worse spot than Germany at any moment between 1918 and 1933? Unquestionably, no. It is not even close. The vast majority of Americans, in principle, want the US to be a democracy, even if they might be dissatisfied with its current state. Democracy, for white people at least, has a long tradition in the US, and I don't see the attitude towards the principle of being a representative democracy changing anytime soon. The German public's introduction to democracy was basically, hey, let's try this new thing. By the way, we just signed a peace deal, and you can expect a generation of lower living standards. Also, the French are occupying the Ruhr, and we're powerless to do anything about it. Also, the money you're getting isn't worth the paper it's printed on anymore. Isn't this going great? The idea that people like Michael Moore or others sell of Weimar Germany is that it was this well-running, flourishing democracy until Hitler came along and bewitched everyone, when in reality Weimar had a ton of problems, from the constitution to the economy and public hostility against the idea of a republic. German democracy was faced with an almost impossible task, much harder to solve than the current crisis in the US. You see this even with things like January 6th. Let's say that would have been a full success for Republicans and they declare Trump the American Caesar. What then? You still have more than half the country that is against you, including the most powerful states like California, that would never ever go along with something like that. But I don't want to get too deep into alt history here. The point is, the smarter Republicans understand that something like January 6th will not secure minority rule for them. The heavy lifting has to be done by the states. And with the Supreme Court the way it is, they have a good shot of achieving that goal. There is a case that the US Supreme Court has agreed to hear in its upcoming session starting in October. It's from North Carolina and called Moore v. Harper. The reason why this case is keeping legal scholars up at night right now is because the Supreme Court will decide if state courts have oversight power over election policy set by state legislature. Right now, even if gerrymandering is a huge problem, the state courts have the ability to rule these maps or other practices surrounding voting illegal. If the Supreme Court decides that this is not the case, and 4 justices have signaled support for this, it basically gives the state legislature carte blanche to do whatever they want in regards to elections. Some scholars even suggest this includes the power to reject presidential electors determined by voters and appoint their own slates. It's not hard to imagine a state like Florida or Kentucky or whatever red state doing this, claiming voter fraud or whatever. I am not a legal scholar, but from what I can gather, a decision like this really would half out the remnants of American democracy, deeply flawed as it is, and what comes after, I have no idea. In the context of that case, I want to tell you about a different case called Prussia contra Reich from 1932. And my point here is not that these two cases are at all analogous, but their rulings have the potential to put the US in a similar situation as Germany was at the time. As I said, since 1930, German democracy didn't really exist anymore, but the country was ruled through what's called presidential cabinets. And we don't have to get into how all of this actually worked. Important to know is that the gridlock in parliament left the country to be governed by a cadre around the president, basically. Part of this cadre, serving as chancellor, was a guy called Franz von Papen, who was not a Nazi, but was committed to establishing the Neuer Staat, the new state, as he called it. He wanted to create a sort of authoritarian presidential regime with the long-term goal of bringing back the monarchy.
8 minutes
One thing
left
in the way of
on the
this
video
was the federal nature of the Weimar system, and above all, the state of Prussia, a state which covered more than half the territory of Germany, had a population bigger than France, and was a social democratic stronghold. It's a long and fascinating story, but important for us is the following. On July 20th, President and decrepit, disgusting sleazebag Paul von Hindenburg, at the request of von Papen, issues an emergency decree deposing the democratically elected state government of Prussia and puts von Papen and the army in charge. Before this happened, the Social Democrats had said that if Prussia is faced with violence by the federal government, they would respond in kind. Shockingly, they did not do that. Arguably, they had no chance anyway, but they also didn't want to spark a civil war. Instead, you might have guessed it, they went the legal route of taking the federal government to court, declaring their coup unconstitutional. That is what Prussia contra Reich was about. And in this case, the court decided that this kind of sort of was unconstitutional, technically, but by the time the decision came down, the goose was cooked, and the court knew this too. I really can't stress enough how important this moment was when talking about the downfall of the Weimar Republic, arguably more so than the fire in the Reichstag that people love to talk about. Here is how, again, Richard Evans sums it up. Papen's coup dealt a mortal blow to the Weimar Republic. It destroyed the federal principle and opened the way to the wholesale centralization of the state. Whatever happened now, it was unlikely to be a full restoration of parliamentary democracy. After July 20th, 1932, the only realistic alternatives were a Nazi dictatorship or a conservative authoritarian regime backed by the army. The absence of any serious resistance on part of the Social Democrats, the principal remaining defenders of democracy, was decisive. It convinced both conservatives and National Socialists that the destruction of democratic institutions could be achieved without any serious opposition. The Social Democrats had received plenty of advance warning of the coup, yet they had done nothing. The Nazis were jubilant. "You only have to bare your teeth at the Reds and they knuckle under," wrote the Nazi propaganda chief Joseph Goebbels in his diary for July 20th. The Social Democrats and trade unions, he observed with satisfaction, aren't lifting a finger. The Reds, he noted not long after, have missed their big chance. It's never going to come again. I had to think of this paragraph when seeing the spineless reaction to the overturning of Roe v. Wade, and now Democrats are reacting more forceful, but only did so under pressure. The mortal blow to the Weimar Republic, and it wasn't even done by a Nazi, but a conservative along with people cynically looking out for their own interest. This is where the money is at, folks. Not the Hitlers or Trumps, but the von Papens and Mitch McConnells. People who have no problem pushing an entire country to the brink of complete dysfunction over their own cynical power plays. All the noise about whether Trump is Hitler or the GOP is fascist or whatever, exciting as it may be, is mostly a distraction in my opinion. It's not the beer hall putsch that ended German democracy, just like it was in January 6th for the US. It's a slow-moving process, one you can absolutely see play out in current US politics. And whether the death blow will be Harper v. Moore or something else, I don't know. But I'm fairly certain that this process will keep going, with Trump or without him. But that's the thing, we're always looking to history to find examples of our current experiences, all while sometimes forgetting that the current moment is in itself historic. It has its own conditions and nuances. Now, liberals and the left more broadly failed to meet the crucial moment in July 1932. Will it be the same in the US? Who can say? But the fight over the judiciary is certainly at the forefront of it. Biden has been decent in filling vacant seats in the judiciary, but with the direction the Supreme Court is heading in, it needs a much stronger confrontation with the court and the idea of judicial review in general. There is nothing in the Constitution that says the Supreme Court has the final say on anything. My man Ryan Cooper has written a great piece about this in the American Prospect that I will link in the description for you. On the bright side, this is not without precedent. Abraham Lincoln called the Supreme Court the citadel of slavery, and was vocal about how the will of the people should have the final say about the big issues of the day, not the Supreme Court. Same during FDR's presidency that saw the end of the Lochner era, during which the court struck down minimum wage and child labor laws because they interfered with the free market. It is far from impossible to solve this crisis. And let's not forget, conservatives having to fight for decades to utilize the Supreme Court in this way is a sign of weakness, not a sign of strength. They rely on institutions like the Supreme Court or discriminatory electoral maps because their stated goals are so unpopular. We'll see if that makes a difference. Alright, I'd say we end it here for today. Thank you for listening all the way through, and yeah, if you've thought, hey, I really like this stuff about connecting contemporary politics with history, head over to patreon.com/Dan Arrows to unlock the bonus feed. Lots of stuff exclusively for patrons there.